Hey everybody, welcome to our live chat. I'm Heather, I'm Director of Education here at Luminess. Guys, we are here each and every day for you, so you learn more and more about Luminess, what we have to offer. So we are back in business. My camera's working, the messages are working. Hopefully, I don't see anybody on yet, but hopefully you'll be jumping on any second, although I'm so leery of it. Okay, let me see if we're on the right one first, because I did jump over. I think we are. Okay, I think we're on. So in this one, okay. Hi, Rebecca. I was like looking. Hey, Dawn. Yeah, my numbers are frozen, but at least I can see comments. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Let me go back. Let's see, make sure we got this. How are you guys doing today? I know I am missing an earring. They're heavy and I took one off. I'm hoping, okay, this is it. Okay. I took it off because it was heavy. So it's on my desk. So I'm like, do y'all remember The Cure? He only wore one earring. So I'm like The Cure, and I'm all in black, except my jeans. So yeah, I know. It's gotten worse. It's some kind of bronchi or bronchies. And so, oh, making pores smaller. So Rebecca's asking, hold on, let me move this so I can keep seeing everybody. Okay. What's the best skincare mask for pores, making pores smaller? They all work amazing, but I would say probably the Gold Radiance mask and the RNH. RNH mask would be a great one as well to use. And then you also want to use the Snapback Serum. That is something you'll definitely want to use as well. I'm going to be real right now. I probably won't do a lot of makeup right now. I am going to airbrush because I do want to show, even sick, you can airbrush. Yesterday, I was complaining that I looked super tired. And I think this is why I was starting to look tired, because of the fact maybe I wasn't starting to feel very well. But I'm not claiming it. It's going to go away. Somebody, Kelly gave me the recipe for witch doctor soup. Was it witch doctor soup? And so I'm going to get the ingredients and make that tonight, because I cannot be sick. No way, no how. See, okay, Kelly just brought up a good point. She says, I need to try this. My pores seem to show more with airbrush. Okay. If you listen to me very, very carefully, I'm going to drop some knowledge on you, okay? If you watch the infomercial or, watch things on our site or have heard me say it here, whatever the case may be. Let's say you watch the infomercial, and in that infomercial, it is telling you it's going to make you look 10 years younger. It's going to cover anything that you need covered, from a blemish to a tattoo, without looking heavy or cakey. It looks like your regular skin, whether you like light coverage or heavy coverage. You're using 10 times the less make. All of that, it is going to reduce the size of your pores, the look of the size of your pores. It does everything that infomercial says, okay? If it is not, then we're doing something wrong. And just like Kelly, she's like, hey, my pores seem to pop up more when I'm airbrushing. Okay. So what that tells me is like, Kelly, we need to tweak something that you're doing because that is not something that should happen. So if it's doing something that we're claiming that it doesn't do, or we're claiming it does do, then come talk to me, guys. I'll help you figure out what we need to tweak. I want you to love it as much as I love it and know what it can do. When I want a beat face and maybe even a makeup face, and I know I'm going to, like do all the bells and whistles, I can spend an hour doing that makeup and airbrushing me. That's once in a blue moon. If I want that look, those looks that you get from like YouTube and you're watching all those people. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun to watch. But is that real life? Real life is having your makeup look flawless, like you spent an hour, not spending an hour, spending less time, less makeup, and still looking flawless without touching your face. Okay. Kelly, Velvet Veil is amazing. Yes, use Velvet Veil. But chances are, if you're using it and your pores are looking, you can see your pores, chances are, let me back up by saying, when you spray, it's probably wet as well. Like you probably can't spray, touch your face, and it be dry. Okay. When you're spraying this, it should dry instantly. There should be no dry time in between. Occasionally it doesn't happen because we're not paying attention. And I have somebody, mommy, and you're doing this and I'm drinking my coffee and I'm a little bit. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I sprayed too heavy. And then I take my finger off the trigger and then I can use it to dry. If I'm if I'm paying attention and I know what I'm doing and I'm spraying this, I should be able to touch my skin immediately and it not be wet, it not come off, it's not leaving a fingerprint. 99, and that's kind of intense for me to say this, but I would say maybe 90% spray too hard. That's why I'm always telling you guys to pull back less on the trigger. I want you to question whether or not it's coming out on your face. It goes against everything we've been doing up until this point. We're used to seeing the makeup immediately, right? You're used to seeing traditional makeup on your face. So we feel like we still need to spray that way. It's still coming out better than traditional makeup, but it should not feel wet or sticky on the face, period, ... Yes, ma'am. Oh. All right. So I'm actually, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do eyeshadow. I'm not doing squat. I am going to airbrush because I do want to show you this for sure. Yay, Kelly. Kelly, let me first, Kelly's like, she's like, I've only been doing this 2 weeks. Number one, you are ahead of the game, hands down, because you got it out and you're using it. A lot of people will buy the system and they're like, what do I do with it? I'll just leave it right there for a second. They'll open it and they're like, oh, that's a lot of stuff. No, it's not. It's a machine. It's a device. Yeah, it's amazing. It comes together for you. The only thing you have to do is plug in the power cord, but everything is connected. Plug that bad boy in, get it on your counter, and start using it. I'm going to beat some people up today. No, just kidding. Yay, Gloria's new too. I'm so excited. All right. Gloria, normally I do not sound like this. I'm using the Silk 4-in-1. I'm going to put my drops in. I'm going to put more drops in just because I do want to, we're kind of going to go what you might do versus how to do it. All right. So if I'm doing, when you're airbrushing, and you can do this with water at first, put water in here. Your stylus, this is your stylus. This is where the air comes out of, okay? You're putting the makeup in here. Nothing is coming out until you pull back on this trigger. There is air that comes out as soon as you turn it on, and it actually feels really good. Oh, Amber, do you have the bronchi stuff too? Feels like something's sitting on my chest. Like right here, I can't breathe. But the great thing, the deal with the air coming out now is the fact I know wherever this air is where the makeup's going to go when I pull back on the trigger. Nothing is being released right now. Oh, that feels so good. Nothing is being released right now until I pull back on the trigger. You are not going to pull back all the way. If you do, it's going to go all over your face. And we don't want that. We don't want that, okay? So we're barely going to pull back. And it's, guys, I don't know how to say it. It's barely. Like you want something to come out, but I want you to go, Heather, she was feeling sick. Maybe she just wasn't doing it right. No, I want you to question whether or not it's coming out, okay? So, for the fake lashes, how do you clean them? You don't need to clean them, Rebecca. You just want to pull the glue off of it. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. All right, so I have my product in here. If I'm doing this like traditional makeup, then you're gonna see this. Okay. Now I've been doing this long enough, I could still make that look good. But I want to show you this. Like I'm spraying it heavy. I can hear it, and then watch this. Like you can see it's still wet. Okay? I'm pulling back way too far, and well, it's not even coming off there. So it's, if you pull back, I didn't put enough in. Oh, that's what, oh, there it goes. Okay. Okay. Can you see it? See that? Yeah, you can see that. Okay, that's going to come off. You're seeing it go on. If I'm spraying it the right way, so you want to remember to keep it 4 finger widths away from your face. You're going to keep moving. You don't have to race. You're not timed. You're doing it till you get the look that you want, and barely pull back on the trigger. Okay, so I can spray it under my eyes. Now, is this the coverage that I want? No, I'm going to want more coverage. So I'll go to my forehead, down my nose, chin, blah, 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 and then this side, and then I'll start over. Okay. Now you can, I mean, you see the coverage. This is the side I'm going to use. Well, you see that little guy. So know that he was already there. That one was the side I used before. Actually, let me fold him. So I have this side right here. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. So know that going in. At first, are you going to do it like that? No, probably not. And that's okay, but you'll get it that way. You'll get it to that point, okay? So don't freak out that the fact that it might be a little wet. Just use the stylish to dry it off if you need to, but know that that's how light you are spraying. Guys, we always tell you to use it 5 days in a row, 5 to 7 days in a row. We call it the 7-day challenge. So use it 7 days in a row. Chances are you're going to have it on the 3rd or 4th time. But it is to get you used to it, to get it in your hands. I don't care if you're messing, when you first get it, I don't care if you're sitting there messing up and using it. That was the best way for me to learn, was to literally try everything wrong. Like, okay, what don't stand on the hose either. Okay, what happens if I do this? What happens? Sorry. What happens if I do this? What happens if I do that? And then try it, because you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see, oh, that's what happens when I do that. All right, so barely pulling back on my trigger, going around the face. And my little guy's sputtering a little bit, so I'm gonna have to clean him. Vicky, did I say hi? I just saw that you said hi. So I don't know if it was in my head. In my head, I said hi, or if I said it out loud. I'm spraying under. So notice, I keep going. I just keep making those passes until I get the coverage. Okay. And there we go. So I am going to clean my stylus because it is sputtering. You want to make sure, as far as cleaning goes, make sure you wash them out after every single use. You do not have to wash them out after every shade or product, but you do want to wash them out after every single use. Guys, without the stylus, you can't airbrush. You can have every single product in the world, but without the airbrush itself, without the stylus, it does you no good, okay? So make sure you take care of him. He's your magic wand. You want to make sure, and we've made it so easy for you. The only thing you have to do, put water in here, put Tip Top Cleaner in here, and blow him out. And that's when I get to pull back really hard on the trigger, all the way back. Oh, and don't dump them over when you have product in there. I'm going to clean off my top that I just dumped some product on. And it's gone. So yeah, make sure you are cleaning them out after every single use. I'm going to put on some of our lip jelly. But like I said, guys, if you're new to Luminess, like Gloria and whoever else here is new. Oh, Shayna just got hers today. She said, I can't wait to play with it. I love hearing that, guys. You honestly should be busting that open and playing with it. Mess up. Have some fun. Draw on paper with it. Do whatever you can with it. Guys, it's makeup. Makeup. What happens if you mess up? Are you scarred for life? Nope. What do? Wash it off. It's okay. But the more you have it in your hands, the more you're going to learn. I've been doing, Musette was on the other day and we were talking. I've been doing these live chats for close to 4 years. Even I learn. Oh, that does work. Oh, I can mix that together. Oh, I can do. Keep playing with it, guys. There's so many different formulas and so many different ways to put it on. Makeup changes all the time. The looks change all the time. How I want to wear my makeup every day changes all the time. And so Luminess does that for you. It does everything for you. Oh, I like that too. Rebecca says, I love airbrushing. It doesn't stain my hair or come off on my phone or clothes. And that's so true. When you're at, a business or maybe a dinner party or whatever, you can hug, kiss. Now that we have holidays coming up, all the women are going to be in that bathroom touching up their makeup. Guess where you're going to be? that on the dance floor looking cute. You're going to be looking amazing and flawless all night long because the makeup lasts. It's not going to sweat off. It's not going to fall off. It's not going to wear off. It stays put. Oh, are my eyebrows? Oh, thank you, Kelly. No, they're not microbladed. I have a little bit of bladed, but I did the first one, never went for the other ones. And so it's not very done. But I use our dual brow eyebrow pencil. And so maybe, I was doing them here, like at the 10 or the 11, but, I have to drop my daughter off at school. And so I didn't want to scare people, but, we can do one where I do my eyebrows as well. Marilyn, I don't have free samples. You can talk to maybe one of our consultants. The consultants are the ones that put up their emojis, so you can click on to one of those. They're not allowed to reach out to you, but you can reach out to them, and they will be getting soon some skincare samples, but we don't have makeup samples. But you're going to love the makeup. So there you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I hope to see you back. I hope I'm back tomorrow, but we're just going to claim it right now. I'm going to see you tomorrow, and we'll continue to do our thing. All right. Bye for now, guys.